Support for the Klyph Notes podcast comes from Acapella Apparel, an idea born from a love of hip-hop, funk, and soul music and its surrounding cultures. With fashion being a huge visual part of the cultures, they've created expressive images to pay homage, invoke nostalgia, and showcase the elements that make up the lifestyle and cultures of these genres. Acapella, apparel for the music lifestyle. For more information, check out acapella.com. That's AKEPELE.com. This episode of the Klyph Notes podcast may contain explicit language. Listener discretion is advised. Yes, y'all. It's your guy DJ Klyph back at it again with special guests. Before we get into that, man, let me just say I got to give a couple quick shout outs. Once again, big ups to X-Ray FM for hosting the, just being a spot that we can come to record this Klyph Notes podcast. Klyph Notes is a part of the 3-7 network, which includes all kinds of stuff, man. It includes Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show on X-Ray FM that airs every Saturday night from 8 to 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time out of Portland. Also, 3-7 Limited Clothing Line is a part of the 3-7 network. You can get more information on the clothing line at www.37limited.com. Also, the new podcast, A Little Something Extra, that you can get also over at the DJ Klyph website, djklyph.com. And something else I'm forgetting. But go to the website, man. Everything's on the website. You can check it out. All right, so this is part two. It's kind of cool. I'm at this place now where I get to do follow-up interviews with folk. And part one of this interview, and I'm not just saying this because he's here too. Part one of this interview was not part one, but the first one that we did is probably one of my favorite episodes of Klyph Notes. So if you haven't checked it out, man, remember Klyph Notes is available at all your favorite podcast players, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of that. But we get to do another one, and it's crazy because I haven't talked to this cat in a minute, and I literally do not know what he's been doing. So this is gonna be cool. But yo, tell him who you are.
Solomon, formerly known as Stuart Villain.
Look at that. You got the formerly known as going on now. What's up, B?
What's up, bro? How you been?
Chilling, man. Chilling. So let's just start with that. What happened to Stuart Villain, bro?
I decided to ditch it just because there's just a lot of changes that I've been through since I came up with the name Stuart Villain, and I've grown as a person. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it just doesn't really apply to what I'm trying to do anymore. So I just dropped that and decided to start doing things from scratch, and I changed my sound. And yeah, that's it. Really, that's the main reason why. And yeah,
that's what's up, bro. I'm in here. I'm horrible at multitasking. I'm in here trying to make sure we get visuals of this, but the idea of changing is not something that's new, I think, to this genre of music.
No.
As people grow, both in artistically grow, but then just grow further into the craft. You see that?
Yeah, exactly. So and that's my real name anyway. So a buddy of mine was like, "Bro, why don't you just change it to Solomon?" And I was like, "You know what? You're right." So I just went with it. It works. At first, it was a weird transition.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew who it was, and then everyone's starting to catch on a little bit now. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Well, it's got to be cool too, because I would imagine it also grows your fan base. It grows your fan base, but it almost gives you a little bit of an opportunity to do a bit of a reset.
Yeah, no, that's what it was. That's my main reason behind it, is because I wanted to start from scratch.
Yeah.
And I wanted people to be able to look up Solomon, and only see really, really crazy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what's up. So let folk know early on, if they go to look for you, they're not gonna go look for SOLOMON.
No, it's Sxlxmxn.
Okay.
That's a mouthful. I don't even know if I spelled it right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. No, that's it.
That's it. Yeah. But yeah, just look that up, and then more stuff will pop up. Right now, nothing's gonna pop up, but I'm getting ready to start releasing a bunch of new stuff, which I'm really excited for.
Well, and it's nuts too, because I was saying before I turned the microphones on, getting ready for the interview, man. I was like, well, let me go see, because I follow you on social media. We're connected that way. Let me go see what's up, and there's literally, there's some stuff, but it's some stuff that you produced.
For Boca.
Yep.
And
Dante. But even that stuff is
Stuart Villain still.
Is Stuart Villain.
Yeah, I just kept it on my SoundCloud just to keep it up, because those are some of my favorite tracks I've even done. The Eli Sostre track is still up there.
Yeah.
And he's moving right now. He's over there working with vinyls.
Okay.
and the OVO dudes. So he's making stupid waves.
Word.
But yeah, those are like my favorite tracks I produced. So I just kept them up for the time being. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Just so
Okay.
there's not nothing up there. You
That's
know
what's
what I
up.
mean? So
All right. So you have been. It's not like you just been kind of sitting in a dark room. Like you've been working,
yeah,
but unless people are really looking, they may not realize that you've been working.
yeah, because I don't hang out with nobody no more. You know what I mean? Like I hang out with my roommate.
Mm-hmm.
I hang out with my girl.
Mm-hmm.
And like Dante and them sometimes, but I don't really see them that often.
Okay.
And of course, like I hang out with Mike Bogan, of course, when he's in town, because he's still fam, and Trey and
Yeah.
Manny and Spoon and all them, they're all still fam.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't really hang out with anybody no more. Like,
Okay.
so
Just the natural sort of progression of people growing and
yeah, I'll
going
hang out when
different
I'm like
directions.
play shows and stuff, but I don't know,
Yeah.
I don't fuck around no more.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to cuss? Sorry.
Yeah, it is the
Okay,
podcast,
my
man.
bad.
Feel free. You know me, bro. You can feel well now. You can feel comfortable because
Yeah,
we're on the radio.
I don't fuck around no more. So
Okay.
I just be at home chilling, either playing my PlayStation or working on music.
That's what's up. When we recorded the last episode of Klyph Notes, which was over a year ago, I think.
Mm-hmm. That was literally. I measure how long things are ago by like how many houses ago it was. That's how I measure time. I move a lot, so that was like 3 houses ago.
Wow, dude, that's bro. I couldn't. That was stressing me out to move that much.
I
Bro.
know you said you only lived there for 14 years.
I've been in the same
right
spot for 14, bro. 14 is crazy. I am ready to move,
bro.
though.
I've moved like. Ooh, I probably moved 14 times since she lived in the house.
Good night, dude. I couldn't do it, bro. I could not handle it.
No joke.
I couldn't handle it. But when we recorded that, you let me hear some stuff that you was working on. You were super excited about.
Oh yeah,
and that's gone. That's like.
yeah. It's because I quit rapping too.
See, all right. So just a little bit of a rewind, just in case y'all are not aware. So me and Solomon met when I was doing the radio show out at KZME, and I had Chill Crew come through, and they were like, "Yo, it's so cool if we bring."
I was with them last night.
Really?
Jesse's in town.
Bro, I haven't seen Jesse.
Yeah,
in
I was just with him
years.
literally last night. We got drunk last night. I
That's
haven't kicked it with him forever. So
crazy.
we went to the bar and got some drinks.
So he was just in
He just had a baby, bro.
For real?
Yeah.
People growing up, man.
Crazy, right?
That's nuts.
Yeah. That was a cool tangent. Keep going.
Nah, but for real, like, so I knew you as a producer.
Yeah.
And then I'll never forget. And I had to. I probably apologize every time I see you. She was like, "Yo, I spit too," and I was like, oh, "Okay, producer, man, you just keep making beats." And I heard you rhyme for the first time, and I was like, "Okay." And so you put it. I mean, there was some material out there of you rhyming, but that's like now you just
that's still up.
Yeah?
It's still on Spotify and all that stuff.
Okay, but not. I mean, we shouldn't expect any new
That's
bars.
a lie, bro, because it's just a lie. I know it'll happen again eventually. Because I still will write songs. Like, that's the thing. I was with Boca yesterday. We were at my house yesterday, and he was like, "Bro, play me some songs. I know you got some new ones." And I was like, "I don't really got nothing new." And I start looking, and like I got like a couple new songs I've written and recorded because I can record at the house.
Word.
So I don't know, something eventually, but that's just not my main focus, I would say.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of rap music. It's kind of corny.
Word.
This is stupid. Like, sometimes, depending. It's just such a, I don't know. It's corny.
Wow.
You don't think rappers are corny sometimes?
I didn't say that. Now, we talking about individually, we talking about the genre.
Individually, rappers are corny, and it's just corny to be a rapper to me. You know what I mean? Like,
okay. So now I'm super intrigued about what you're working on.
I showed you some of it. I think I sent you the link.
Did you?
Yeah. That little instrumental project. It's more than an instrumental project, actually. But that I'm doing with Kenny from Sxlxmxn. I sent you a couple records off of that, and I just finished that. Like, it's done, all the way done. I just got to get it mixed, and then I'm gonna try to shoot like some visuals for it, and then next, I don't know what I'm working on.
Wow, bro.
That took me a year to make, though. It took a long ass time.
Was it because it's so different?
It's because I had to deal with other people who play instruments. So like and singers and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get everybody on the same page, like kind of like on some Dr. Dre shit. Like, I'm just trying to get everybody to put their part on this song and put your part on this song, and then, you know what I mean?
Right.
It took a long time.
So wait a minute. So I know that you shared with me that it was going to be releasing on Sxlxmxn.
Mm.
Is that like common knowledge?
I don't even think anybody know I'm working on it.
Exclusive.
No, I don't even think people really even know I'm working on it. Like people are always just like, "What are you working on?" Like it's like I don't really tell people.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's gonna be tight.
that's nuts,
It's gonna be
bro.
hella tight.
That's so
Kenny's
nuts.
doing his thing too, so I'm excited for it.
It is cool to see. It is cool to see where Sxlxmxn is now.
Yeah,
You know, it's grown so much, and then the artists that he works with, it's such an eclectic mix of artists.
Yeah.
All right, so again, sort of following your travels a little bit, like for real travels. Like you've been on
I've been
flights,
moving
bro.
I've
you
been
ain't just
moving.
been traveling through the Northwest.
Smooth mover.
So what's up with that? So I know you was out the country for a minute.
I was in Germany for a minute with Martel and them, because I recently signed to Arist, the label, as the in-house producer, and then that just brought me a lot closer to Martel, and he just kind of grew a liking to me, and randomly, or he came to one of my shows last summer, and I was playing a beat set, and he was like, "Yo, that was nuts. It was crazy. It was like really crazy."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yo, we should start working." And then he was like, he hit me up for some beats, and he got some beats from me. And then he called me like 2 weeks later. If you know Martel, you know he's crazy, like really random too. And he's like, "You want to go to Germany?"
Like super spontaneous.
I was like, "Yeah, I'll go." And then, oh man, getting there was a pain. So,
like,
bro, I didn't have my passport, bro. And if you know me, you know I like to procrastinate, kind of. And I don't like to. It just happens. And so the day before we go to Germany, or 2 days before, I don't even have my passport, bro.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you know it takes like a month to get it.
Bro, look, this is a cool story. I'll remember this story for the rest of my life. So Martel's like, I'm in LA with Martel at his house. And Martel's like, "Yo, did your passport come?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't have it, bro." And he was like, "What?" He was like, "All right, this dude named Tavio, he's one of Martel's friends. And he's like, "Yo, I know you can get your passport down here in a day if you go to the passport office."
What?
I'm like, "Bro, I don't have my..."
You need your birth certificate and all that?
Yeah, I was like, "I don't have my birth certificate. I just got down there to LA that day." And he was like, "All right, we're gonna fly you back to Portland. You're gonna go get your birth certificate, and we're gonna fly you back that same day. You're gonna go to the passport office."
What?
You go to the passport office, and you can get your shit handled. So I'm like, "Bet." So I leave LA at 5. I fly at 5 p.m. I fly back to Portland. I get back into Portland at like... No, my flight leaves at like 7. I get back into Portland at like 1. And then my next flight leaves at 8 a.m. So I go home, get my passport and stuff, fly back to LA. That's 2 flights. That's 3 flights because I had to fly to LA from Portland. So that's my 3rd flight in like 48 hours. And then I go to the passport office. Oh my God. If you've ever gotten your passport day of, it's like the worst thing ever.
Like a super long line?
Yes, bro. So they had me, I get there and they're like, "Do you have your passport photos?" And I'm like, "No, what do you mean passport photos? But you guys did them here. This is a passport office." Like, "No, you got to go to FedEx." So I go to FedEx. I'm in LA, mind you. It's hot as hell. I leave Portland in a hoodie and pants because it's cold. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's hella hot. I look crazy walking around downtown LA with a black hoodie on and black pants. Like I had all black on.
Yeah.
And I go take my pictures at the FedEx office. They're like, "Bet." And I bring them back. They're like, "Bet." Now you have to go stand in this other line. And so they made me stand in this line, and then they let me inside. This is when they let me inside. So I'm like been outside waiting in line for like 2 hours. I go inside. It's like the DMV times 10.
Oh, my
There's
Lord,
like,
bro.
I was like 200th in line. Like no joke. So I'm inside there waiting in line again. I got to take my number, I have to wait again. So that's like I'm on like my 5th hour or something. And then I fill out my paperwork and all that, and I give it to the lady. She's like, "All right, everything's good. Now you have to wait again." So she sent me back outside to wait. The line's outside. It's wrapping around the whole building. And I have to go up to the building up to the window where I started and ask them to give me my passport. They're like, "Oh, it hasn't been printed yet, so you got to go inside and wait again." I'm on like my 8th hour in the passport office. Finally, I'm literally the last person to leave. The passport office is closing, and I'm like,
What?
bro, I'm sitting here like, whoa, I need my passport. Passport office is closing, and I'm literally the last person to get their passport. Long story short, I just shortened the story by a lot, but
So 8 hours later.
bro, I was at the passport office for 8 hours.
So when did y'all end up leaving?
The next day. Oh, then I flew. Then I went back to Martell's. Martell got me a flight back to Portland that same day. So this is all within like.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So I figured you was leaving from LA.
No, I left from Portland, and so I flew back to Portland, and then went home, slept for a couple hours, and then went back to the airport and flew from Portland to Iceland, from Iceland to Germany. So I was on like 6 flights or something crazy.
Dang, that's
it
a
was nuts,
crazy
bro. Like that,
adventure,
it was
bro.
Crazy. Like I was so tired, and then as soon as we got to Germany, we had to like walk around. We walked far, like we hopped on the train and took the train to our hotel, and then had to walk from the train to our hotel, and I was just tired. It took like
Well, yeah.
it was like a 45-minute walk or something stupid.
Okay, so how long were you there in Germany?
A week.
And y'all were there on just some like let's just go hang in Germany. Were y'all working?
Nah, Martell, he was doing like, cause he was, I don't know if he's going back to the NBA or not, but he was gonna go back. So he was doing like some training, and he was doing like a training camp for kids too, like teaching them like basketball fundamentals and stuff like that. And so we went out there. He was doing that, and then at the time he was gonna. I don't know if he's gonna continue rapping or not either, but he was gonna keep rapping. So he had got some shows booked out there, and we played some shows.
Oh, word.
And kicked it and ate some food, and that was it, pretty much.
That's what's up. Yeah, I've not talked to him I'm in my 3rd year at X-Ray, so I haven't talked to Martell in probably like to be conservative, like 2 years. So I was curious as to like what's his plans musically.
I don't know what he's doing. He'll probably hop back into it. He's like that.
Yeah.
He just took a break, took a step back from it, but I don't think he'll ever like all the way quit making music. He doesn't care about like people recognizing him for making music though. That's one thing. So that's why I think he'll probably just step back into it as a hobby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, and I think that's definitely a cool perspective. I mean, you do it because you
that's how it should be. People kind of get away from that idea.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's why I started making beats for so many rappers. It's like I have way more fun when I'm making beats for myself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's instead of other people. I don't know.
When it's funny, bro, because like talking to you, just knowing you through the years, I know that you've made beats for people outside of the area, but I've always felt like the work that you did as a producer, or even mainly as a producer, I mean, it always felt like the people that you mess with were people that you mess with, not just musically. Like,
like my friends. Yeah. That's another part of it, bro. Like, why would you want to make? That's it. Like, when I was younger, like when I first met you, I was like chasing placements, like trying to get features with big rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you really think about it, it's like, bro, would you rather be known to like get that? It'd be tight. Of course, I'm not gonna say I don't want to make a beat for Jay-Z.
Right.
But I would rather like make music with someone that I know and come up with that person than just like getting that big record.
Yeah.
It would be tight to get that big record. I'll take it.
Right.
But I would think I would prefer to be able to like work with someone I knew from the bottom to the top. Like whoever's working with Amine would be tight.
Right.
Like whoever made that beat for him is like, I probably knew him for a minute.
Right.
And that would be tight.
Yeah.
That would be hella tight. Because that's your friend. You get to see your friend succeed, so that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be hella tight.
So would you say now, I mean, because maybe people haven't, we just talked about the people that you mess with, typically people who know. So everybody probably knows, but maybe people who are just outside observers who now are hearing, okay, you about to drop a project. Mm-hmm. I mean, are you totally off messing with hip hop?
No, I still mess with my friends.
Okay.
Like Boca. Boca's the main one I met. I talked to Boca and like Spoon and Mike and Dodger. Uh-huh. Those are people I like making music with. Like and Dante. And forgive me if I like forgot anybody, you know, I fuck with you if I do, but I like making music with my friends, but outside of that, like I don't really mess with too many other rappers. If they want to buy some beats, but I'm not out here just plugging everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like or trying to make records with everybody. I don't know.
It's crazy. I met Boca. I feel like it was between you and Dante that was that was telling, because I was like, let me know who I need to be checking for,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, man,
It's probably Dante.
Boca. Yeah, maybe it was
Dante put me on to Boca.
So it was probably Dante.
I knew Boca because Boca used to buy beats for me.
Yeah.
I knew him, but Dante was like, "Yo, don't sleep on Boca."
Yeah.
And then my roommate is his manager, so I'm around him all the time now. And then we just became friends and we just started making shit. You know what I mean?
What's up. That's what's up. We just had him on mic check a minute ago, and
I DJ'd for him, bro.
Yeah. And you know, so there's another opportunity for people to see you do your thing when you spinning for artists. So
yeah, that's like I like kind of like taking the little back seat now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm older now. I'm about to be 30 soon, so.
And you still a young.
I'm 28, but
talking about me.
No. I'm chilling now. I'm like a lot more calm than I used to be too. I don't know.
Well, that's just with age comes maturity. I mean, you've had life experiences now.
Yeah.
So you know, especially when you get to see when you get to see things outside of your area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not just you've been outside the United States, but you've been outside the United States. So now you've had other experiences, and you realize, like the world is a lot bigger than I realized.
Yeah, but it's really small still.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. Was there anything that not surprise is not the right word, but was there anything unexpected when you went to Germany? Was that your first time outside the country?
No, I've been to Canada. Nothing really surprised me. I guess it surprised me that more people spoke English than I thought it would. Because in Germany, I guess English in like third. We were talking to one of the clerks at a store, and he was like, English is, you have to learn English in like third grade. They make you learn it.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that was surprised me. I was like, oh, everybody here knows English. So
yeah,
that was cool. And what surprised me the most was Munich, though. Because Munich niggas were out there dressed hella tight.
Yeah.
And I'm hella into clothes and like fashion, so I wasn't expecting that the whole time. And I get there, and people are wearing Off-White and like Yeezys and stuff like that. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's crazy. Speaking of that, how much can we talk about, you talk about being into fashion. How much can we talk about how you're into fashion here in Portland?
What do you mean how we can talk about it?
Because you've done some stuff, but I don't know how much.
That walking cliche thing. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
We did that. Me and Bro Pluto did the little release, the clothing. We did the flannel and the hat. I mean, there's not much more than that.
Is that it? I mean, was that like a one-off or?
Yeah, for right now anyway. I mean, Jordan is busy, man. I don't know if he announced it yesterday or not, but he said he's just working on something hella cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, I guess you could edit this out. This isn't live or nothing, but Jordan has a bacon company.
I'm sorry?
A bacon company. And they're like selling, like getting all their stuff into like Fred Meyer's and Albertsons and stuff like that.
Like hog bacon?
Yeah.
Like swine?
Bacon, yeah. It's like different kinds too, like different flavors. Like I'm vegetarian, so I haven't tried it, but I mean, I guess it's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So like, that's what he's
unexpected, yeah.
And he's like he's going to make a lot of money off that. So I think that's like his thing right now.
It's kind of cool diversifying like that.
He's a smart kid.
Yeah.
Jordan's younger than me too. Jordan's like 2 years younger than me or something. Smart though.
Well, it's cool because knowing of him and not really knowing him, to see the moves that he's making is kind of cool.
And he's always been like that. He's a very driven individual.
Yeah.
Because he went on tour with me and Trey and everybody. I went from here to New York and back with that fool, but he's just a smart dude. And he like kind of spearheaded the whole thing and was handling all the finances and hotel booking and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's funny, man. I mean, saying that, it kind of, I've met people like that, people who were sort of the youngest one in a crew, and then you fast forward 10 years, and then they're really doing that. I mean, I'm thinking of someone individual in Portland, in particular Portland, who's done that, and then really kind of got their own thing. So that's kind of dope.
Yeah, it's
really kind of dope. So in-house producing with Erst.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can talk about?
Yeah, I can talk about whatever.
Okay. So because there are artists on Erst. Let me just put it out there, bruh. What's up with Ep, man?
Oh, Ep's project is done.
I know. I've been knowing that.
That's my dog. I just talked to him like 2 days ago.
Bruh, everybody is waiting for that to drop, bro.
Yeah, and that's gonna kill. Like, I mean, I won't talk about F's project because you need to talk to F about F's project.
You hear that, F? Come on, bro. We got to do part 2. Come on.
But it's tight.
I've
only heard a few. I haven't even heard the whole thing. I only heard a few records off of it. But I did a remix of one of the records on there.
Yeah,
it's gonna come out like around the time after, like right after, probably after he drops it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's what Eris has me doing. Like, is right now. That's what I've been choosing to do. Is like remixes. Like, that's just the best way to put my time to use for them right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
is it cool to be associated with a label that's you know, they're a bit of a machine right now. Like, they've got their artists, they're doing their thing, they're really on a forward trajectory. Is it cool to just be able to jump in and do some stuff and not be locked in?
What do you mean locked in?
You know, you can only do stuff with us, or you know, I need you to work on this.
Oh yeah, I got a non-exclusive deal with, so I can do whatever I want outside of that. But it's tight because it did bring me closer to certain people like Neil and Taylor and Martell. It like brought me, like, we just have a different relationship than we did before. You know what I mean? Like, me and Taylor just had another meeting about like my next year, like what do I want to do in the next year.
Yeah.
And how he can help me, you know what I mean? How I can help them. So that's definitely cool because we talked about some really dope ideas that I'm going to put into play here very soon and start working on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's tight.
When it's such a good, sorry.
I've never really had, like, I've always worked on music by myself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've never really had, like, a support system to help me, like, okay, well, here's the budget, stupid, you know what I mean? Stupid stuff like that, like, that kind of stuff I never really had, how can I say it? I never really had that, so it's cool, you know what I mean? Like, it's tight.
When Mike and I were talking, Mike Bogan and I were talking, I asked him about that, about, you know, being on a label. Was it because, you know, nowadays people say, man, why would I ever sign to a label? Woo, woo, woo. And Mike had a really cool perspective. It was like, yeah, it's cool to sign with a label. Like, now you can do stuff that you only, you know, thought about doing because you have that budget, because you have that support. Exactly what you just said. That's what I was
trying to say just now. That's exactly what I was trying to say. So, like, I'm not saying that I have a stupid fucking budget or nothing like that, but like, me and Taylor did talk about doing some cool stuff and seeing like how they could help me out with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
The next year, so moving into 2018, any big plans that you can talk about in terms of being on a stage, man? Whether it be beat sets or
that's
DJing.
My thing right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to become like a way better DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and tour off of just playing my music type things and get my internet presence up again. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of died down. Yeah. And
if you're trying to get a website, bro, I might be able to help you out.
Nah, I'm just gonna do. It sucks that SoundCloud is dying. But I'm just trying to get my internet presence up, social media following and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop a lot more music in 2018. This year was supposed to be the year that I was dropping everything, but it's just hang-ups. Stuff takes longer than you thought it was going to take, you know what I mean? And then, 2018 is going to be a year and you start hearing about me a lot more, though, I think.
That's what's
up.
That's
finally.
What's up.
After the past, like, 3 years I've been absent or whatever, how long it's been.
Well, it's crazy because you were very active, bro. Like, for a minute, you were everywhere.
Yeah, bro.
Like, constantly dropping music.
Yeah. And now I'm just chilling. But nah, it'll pick back up.
Let me ask you this, bro, because, you know, I think when we think about the music that you've made and the stuff that you've done and the artists that you've worked with, we know we already talked about the people that you mess with here in the city. There's a lot of conversations right now about the Portland scene, right?
What about it?
Just that, like, what about it? You know what I mean? From inside the city and then from outside the city, where it is, what it is. As someone who has been a part of helping to create, I'd say this upcoming generation, because a lot of the people who are doing things now in the scene did a lot of their early work with you before we even heard of them. You were working with them. So, you know, when you look at where the scene is now, what is your perspective, man?
It's came a long way. Because when I first came in, I was like 18. This is 10 years ago, bro, which is crazy to me to even think about. And I was messing with Illa or Sxlxmxn now, but I was like messing with Illa and everybody wasn't supporting each other like they are now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's still like a lot of weird, like corny ass hating going on. Like I don't get into any of that because I'm cool with everybody. But there's just like the support system's a lot better. You know what I mean? And everybody wants to see everybody win. Like everybody's tired of not being recognized. So everyone's like trying to push each other, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Except for a few people. And that's all I have to really say about it, bro.
Yeah.
Shows could be better. You know what I mean?
In terms of the quality of the show, or access to shows.
The turnout, I guess, and like how many people are actually coming to shows, which isn't necessarily any of the artists' fault. But at the same time, it is because you're not putting in enough like work. You know what I mean? Because there's only a few people I know who can pack house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being like the Mike Capes and Dodge and Vinny and people like that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I fuck with the Portland scene.
Yeah.
I suppose. It's tight. But I'm not going to say I wouldn't move away from here. Before I wasn't going to move, but now I'm like thinking about shaking for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know when or if I ever will, but it'd be cool to get out for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. If you were to go, do you have your eye on a particular?
I'll go to New York with my homie Deck. He's been trying to get me out there forever.
Yeah.
And Deck did beautiful music with
Luck.
And that's my dog. Like, I got him on this project I'm working on right now. He's a great producer. But he's kind of like just a mentor of mine, kind of. I talk to him pretty frequently.
Yeah.
He's just been telling me, he's like, bro, you need to move out here. You would kill it out here.
Yeah.
And so I'd probably go that way.
What would, when you were in that place, you're like, I'm never leaving Portland, what was it that made you feel like you wanted to stay here? Was it just being comfortable here, or was there some sense of loyalty to the city, or an idea that you wanted to really?
I was trying to put on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm about to put the city on.
Right.
All that corny rap shit.
Yeah.
But then after a minute, you got to realize that it might not be possible. You just have to bring it back instead of doing it from here. You know what I mean? So it'd be tight to be able to, not even as a rapper, but to be as a DJ, to leave here and build my name and then come back and be able to sell this shit out.
Yeah.
That would be fucking lit.
Do you have any sort of feelings one way or the other for artists or for individuals who are from the city, but once they get out of the city and have any sense of success, don't rep the city? Because there are people who have very strong feelings. Like, I seen you in an interview and you don't say nothing about being from Portland.
Who cares, bro? Like, he doesn't have to. Bro, what are you talking about? Like, that's corny.
Well,
I mean, it would be tight. If you do it, you're tight for that, but you're not. You don't have to do that.
Right.
I guess that's hip hop's number one unspoken rule, is like represent where you're from. I guess that's like the number one, huh?
Well, no, but just like you said though, right? It would be cool to go outside the city, make something happen, and then come back.
Yeah.
But I've heard that from a lot of people.
You talking about Amine?
I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about hip hop either. See, that's the thing. I think that yes, definitely hip hop, but I think also in soul music we see it, in R&B we've seen it.
Yeah. Where
people get out and, there's sort of a sense of, well, Portland doesn't have, so I can't rep. I got to say I'm from where I'm at.
Nah.
I'm just curious as an artist, your take
trash.
on that.
Don't claim where you're not from, weird ass nigga. That's trash.
Yeah.
But you don't have to say that you're from this town.
So here's, did you do any work with Amine?
No, bro.
Okay.
And we were supposed to do some work like some years ago.
Yeah.
And then me and him kind of got into it, and then
that was
didn't happen.
Yeah. It's interesting.
I don't got a problem with him though.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I have a problem with. There's like a lot of politics around that shit. It's kind of a touchy subject.
Yeah.
I seen him like during the summertime and said what's up to him, and I seen him downtown, and that was it. Like, I'm not gonna swing on the nigga or nothing.
Yeah.
I don't have a personal issue with him. I mean, I've seen him do things to other people that I can see what people be mad about. But.
Yeah. I've never met him. I talked to him a couple times over over internet. He slid me a radio edit for Caroline before the video, or maybe just when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he's kind of untouchable now unless you're really in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have a problem with him. But it's interesting, I think, because whenever you have people who have a certain level of success, then I think people get feelings one way or the other, in support or against.
Yeah.
And I think he's just in that place right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, bro. I'm Switzerland like to a fault, probably.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want everybody to just
Yeah.
to just show love to one another. I think it's unfortunate that like you said, the politics gets involved, and
it's because everybody's known each other since they were little kids here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's a lot of growing up. Like, you just grew up around these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm cool with everybody, because I didn't grow up around everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, from a different area of town.
Yeah. And there's truth to that, because then you don't.
Yeah. I don't know you from when I was a little kid.
Right.
I don't got no problems with you. So
Right.
I met you when I was still a little kid, but not like little ass kindergartner. You know what I mean? Everybody's known each other since they were in, like, from what I've seen, since they were in like middle school and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whatever.
Do you I don't know how you're gonna be able to answer this. Do you have any sense of like questioning why people mess with you musically?
I don't ever think about that.
Yeah. Let me tell you why I'm putting your business out in the street. No, it's not really that. So when
say it, nigga, what's up?
Nah. So it's like when we did when you were kind enough to do mic check for us. I remember you was like, man, why y'all got me on mic check? Like, y'all about lyricism and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, I'm not a lyrical miracle.
But you have stage presence. You know what I'm saying? You're professional. You know what I mean? And you can spit. So that's that. When I ask that question, that's what I mean. Like, do you not see?
I don't see it. I don't see it, bro. Sometimes with this last project that I've been working on, this is like, I put my best foot forward on this. So like, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, yo. Oh my God. Like, yo. But like, I don't think I'm that tight. I don't think I'm tight at all. Cause like, I got a problem with comparing myself to other people, other producers that I like, that I think are tight, that I look up to. And I'm like, man, he's crazy. So it makes me feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel weak sometimes. You know what I mean? But
well, I think so. I look at that. I look at that two ways. I look at it, one, I think that's probably one, and this is my perception of you. I think that's one of the things that keeps you humble. These are my words, saying that you're humble.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think it's one of those things that has assisted in your growth, because it's kept you hungry at the same time.
Yeah. Because
You know what I mean?
nothing's ever good enough. You know what I mean? For me, anyway. Like, I'm like, my music isn't that, like, I'm done with what I'm working on right now, and it would have never got done if I didn't say, you know what, I need to put this down, because I'm trying to always make it better. You know what I mean? So for me, nothing's ever good enough. Ever.
But that's
like,
not that's not a normal combination that you see. Like, I see people who are so on themselves that they never take a minute to really look at themselves.
Yeah.
And then you look at the projects or the product that they're putting out, and it's not nearly as good as it could be.
Yeah.
Because they don't stop and check themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you for having that self-awareness.
Yeah, it's hard, bro. Fucking rough. It is. But it's gonna be, I think that, I don't know, I went a certain direction with it. So like, some people probably aren't gonna like it, which is okay.
Yeah.
That's another thing I've came to terms with. Like, not everybody's gonna like your shit, bro. You know what I mean? So like,
a
lot of people I know are probably not gonna fuck with it that heavy. But some people I know, they're gonna be like, bro, this is insane. You know what I mean? So
Right. So is this one of those? Is this a situation where, and we don't want to push people too fast, because I think that's one of the things that happens in the industry is you drop the one project and everybody's like, okay, what's next? But
go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so with this, are you gonna sit with this once it drops?
I'm gonna let it do its thing with Kenny, and I'll just let it resonate over there with his fan base.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna work on something. What I'm gonna work on next is not gonna be the same kind of thing. But I think Kenny's people will like it a lot.
Yeah.
I played some of it for Luck too. And Luck was like, you hit the nail on the head. Like he's
That's
like, you're
what's
gonna
up.
grab his fan, but you're gonna grab the people that do pay attention to Kenny's releases, and it's gonna be good for them, and that's good for you. But then I hopefully if Kenny's one, I'll do another one with him. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
can keep that over there and keep my other style over here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So,
Yeah. Which is dope. Which is dope that you have the talent to do that.
mhm.
And I remember when I first saw that, when I first saw your level of skill as a producer, I was like, dang.
Bro, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but it's just like I just can see how much better I've gotten even over the past year.
Yeah.
Like just the way I approach making music and like how big these records are. Like they're like they don't start the same as they end
Right.
at all. Like none of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're all like really progressive and like they're cool. I'm excited for them.
That's what's up, bro.
Put a lot of work into them, so it's tight. But like another thing is like I'm not thinking this project is gonna like make me anything like a superstar or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it's tight. It's gonna be tight to put out,
Yeah.
and I think people will fuck with it.
That's what's up, bro.
And it's just it's a lot of it's instrumentals, so I don't know. It's not like a rap record or nothing. It's nothing like I don't know.
But I think like when you talk about releasing it with Sxlxmxn, that's not what's it's not. You know, I don't think people really.
It's
would
not like
expect
a beat tape either, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's more than that.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Chopping it with Solomon. With the sort of the current season that we're in, fall season, you got big plans for the fall here in the city? Fall, winter?
Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
You know you gonna get that big old that tofurkey?
No, oh bro, I'm about to cheat my ass off on Thanksgiving. You
Word?
think I'm playing?
How long you been vegetarian?
Almost a year.
It was just a choice to just like a health choice or
Nah, cause well, at the time, I was talking to this girl and she was vegan.
Uh-huh.
We hung out all the time, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'll be vegan too."
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I did it, and then we stopped talking, and I kept being vegan, and then I got hella skinny and like wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
So I just became vegetarian, and I've just been vegetarian ever since.
You feel different?
Yeah, I feel like I'm not tired all the time. One thing that sucks is I get trashed now. If I drink even a little bit,
Yeah.
like it's just weird. You get so much. It's not really that tight either.
Yeah.
I just get really drunk.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's interesting.
It's so weird.
I was talking to Senior Chaos on the last podcast, and we were just talking about, because he's a runner, and we were just talking about health. And as an MC, you know, he notices by being a runner, you get your cardio up, makes a huge difference in terms of stage performance and that kind of thing.
I can see that.
But I think, especially as Black folk, I think it's important to talk about health, diet, exercise, because it's not something that's always at the forefront, but like a lot of us are suffering with health issues.
Black people are used to eating what they can get easiest.
Yep.
And that's all the salty foods, and like it's expensive to eat healthy though. You know what I mean?
To a great degree.
To eat, it can be expensive, bro, and it's cheaper to eat bad though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go get a bag of chips, get a little sandwich or something, you know what I mean, from wherever, and then that's cost like $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or go to McDonald's and you can get 3 burgers and a fry for $4. You know what I mean? And so that's easy. So like, that's just niggas are used to eating what's easiest.
Yeah.
They're not used to eating right, which is too bad.
So, you know, I think it's dope that I know that you're not out there championing be a vegetarian.
I be telling people though, try it though.
Yeah.
I was having a conversation with my friend last night and I was like, bro, try it. And if you want to like meet, my girl's vegetarian too. So like, if you want to come eat with me one night, bro, we'll like cook you some food, and like, it's not bad food. It's actually hella good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's hella substitutes for meat.
Yeah.
But yeah, I suggest people to try it. Most people will try it and not be able to hang though.
Yeah.
It's hard. But once you get on that schedule, I tell everybody, once you get on that schedule, it's easy.
Yeah.
But it takes like a week or two.
Takes discipline, bro. Me and wife have been trying to be vegan, bro.
It's hard,
bruh,
because
bruh.
there's animal products in fucking everything.
Everything.
No more cheese, no more milk,
Everything.
no more goddamn. I don't know what else. Like no more
No eggs.
eggs. Yeah, eggs is a hard one too.
Yeah.
Eggs is really hard because
Yeah.
eggs are crazy fire, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I couldn't be vegan.
It's nuts, bro. And then you watch like, man, I'm kind of into documentaries, bro.
Me too.
Bruh.
Hell yeah.
I'll be watching some of these documentaries of the food that
shit is
like,
gross.
how's that even legal, bro?
I haven't even watched any of them, bro.
Bro, how's it even legal that they be serving us that?
I don't know, bro. They're tripping.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's
These
crazy.
white folks, man. Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I should probably watch, like, you're talking about like Food Inc. and all that stuff?
Food Inc. got me, bro.
I haven't watched it yet.
Like, I watched Food Inc. and I was like, I'm done.
Really?
And then, you slip up a little bit because I love fish, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I'm going to tell you the thing that got me with fish, though, wasn't even a documentary. It was Fukushima, B.
Oh, yeah, all the nuclear fish?
Bruh,
yeah.
fish coming out with 2 heads. What?
Yeah, that's real, bro.
And then we watched this other one. My wife just watched Forks Over Knives. She said that one was deep.
Mm-hmm.
We watched this other one, bro. They were just showing like all of the the carcasses when they be processing the meat, and oh, it's nasty, bro. Like all of the pus because of all of the infections.
Oh
in the
my
meat.
God, bro! See, now I can watch. I'll be able to watch it now. But like,
Right.
see, I told you.
Right,
Like,
right, exactly.
I'm probably gonna watch one of those tonight because I haven't seen any of them, bro. So
yeah, they're pretty crazy, B. And there's always gonna be an argument on the other side. But my argument is, look, I'm just saying you can't.
How long have you been vegan for?
See, I can't even call myself vegan. So now
How long have you been trying to be vegetarian? So you're like
gosh,
pescatarian, vegan. Like you're like you still eat fish?
Yeah, I don't eat. Yes. But I've been on and off, like for real, on and off vegetarianism since I was a kid. It's like even coming up, my family was like more. So now I just say I strive for a plant-based diet.
Okay,
that's what I say now. You know what I'm saying? But it's a time thing for us though, B. When you out there working and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, trying
that's
to
another
cook.
thing. Yeah, you got to do meal preps, man. Cook everything. Cook your meals for the next 5 days in one night.
Yeah, we be crock potting it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crock pots are fire.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah. But I think a lot of it too is this, man. Like finding people who are on that same journey with you, and then it can be motivating.
Yeah. That's why
the support system.
Yeah. My girl wasn't vegetarian this whole time, but she just became. She used to be, and then she stopped, and now she's back on it again. So like we eat together every night for the most part. And yeah, if you have someone to do it with, it's easy. And my roommate's always like, bro, you're fucking weird. Like, all you eat is salads and shit. It's like, you're gonna wish you did it one day, bro.
Yeah, but you feel good, though.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me, nigga. Worry about yourself.
Right.
You feel me?
So what is that? Does that do anything to the creative process?
Oh, as far as making music? I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't make music that often.
Who are you, bro?
Okay.
Who are you?
Listen. I make music 2 weeks out of the month. And the other 2 weeks I'm chilling. Like I just need my time. My brain needs time to fucking not make music. Yeah. And then but when I make beats, those 2 weeks, bro, you can ask my girl, you can ask my roommate. I don't sleep. I be up for 18 hours a day. You know what I mean? Like just working on music in my room. You won't hear from me. You'll see me go out to go smoke a cigarette. I'll go back in my room and then do it every day for like 5 days straight. Then I'll take 2 days off and then do it 5 days straight again.
Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I'll make like 1,000 records. You know what I mean? And then I'll go back to like after that I'm done. My brain's spent.
Yeah.
And yeah.
What do you mess with production wise now? What do you use?
Fruity Loops still.
Really? You've been on Fruity Loops for a minute?
My whole life. My whole entire life.
You've always produced on Fruity Loops?
Hell yeah. It's the GOAT.
Wow.
Yeah.
For some reason I thought you was like one of the machine dudes or something.
Nah, I tried to do machine. It wasn't treating me well.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Fruity Loops. And then I was like DJing out of Fruity Loops for a minute, but then I just didn't like that. So I hopped on Serato finally, like this past summer.
Yeah.
So
okay. So when I saw you DJ for Boca at Mic Check.
Yeah.
Do you spin for anybody else?
Nope. I was gonna spin Dre rap that night too. He asked me to spin for him, but I would have, but I was already playing for Boca, so I don't like playing two people's set in one night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what's up. So you mentioned almost everybody who was crew. when you mentioned Mike Boga, you mentioned Trey, you mentioned Spoon.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with that Crew record?
Ooh, the Loser Gang.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. You gotta ask them. I'm one of the main ones. Well, Trey too. Trey's always like, bro, when the Losers gonna get back together?
Right.
We still all are in a group chat. Trey just dropped something yesterday.
I seen. Yeah, I need to. I haven't talked to Trey in
He
over a
dropped
year.
Beef Plates record. It's crazy. Go on Spotify and type in Trey Doe and go listen to Beef Plates. It's tight.
Yeah.
And Trey's finally back. It's cool because everybody is starting to drop again. Manny dropped earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Mike dropped his record.
Mm-hmm.
Hasn't dropped an album in a long time. Trey's dropping. Spoon's dropping a project with some producers from 808 Mafia. If you know who they are, they produce for everybody right now, from Future to who knows. I don't know, everybody, literally. Yeah. So he's working. I'm working. We're probably never going to do a joint group project, though.
No.
We're not even really a thing again, I don't think.
Yeah.
But we're chilling. We're all still friends, which is what matters.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Man, well, it's definitely good to catch up, bro. Like I said, I just didn't know where you was at, what you was doing musically. So it's good to,
I'm kicking it, bro. I'm fine. Just fucking trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
What's up with you, Klyph? Let's talk about you. Let me be the host for a second.
Bro, look, man.
What's going down?
We about to get ready to go over to do the radio show, Nah, I'm like, I'm chilling, man. It's been really dope doing the podcast, doing Klyph Notes. Like initially, it was sort of hit and miss, and then I was like, I'm gonna try to get them in monthly. And so then I was doing them monthly for a minute, and then I've just been so blessed to connect with folk. So now it's turning to like every other week I'm dropping them. But it's been cool because I've had an opportunity now. Like when I've said this before, when I first started doing, like when Klyph Notes became a regular thing. First off, shout out to J.L. Robo. He was the first interview that I did.
Oh, tight.
Like 3 years
J.L.,
ago.
yeah, that's my dog. I haven't seen him in a long time.
I haven't seen him in a minute either. I see him on social media, so I know he's still healthy and doing stuff. But when it first became a thing, you have these like bucket lists, like, man, I really want to do an interview with. And that just happened just recently. I had an opportunity to interview with Versatile. So
oh yeah, I've still never even met Verse, bro.
What?
Nope, never met him.
Okay, we need to rectify that situation.
Yeah. He said he was trying to get some records from me a while ago, and then I don't know. He said it to you, I believe.
I think I think you are correct.
I think he said it to you, and then it just never happened. I don't know.
All right,
I got a link with him though.
So we're gonna make that connect.
Yeah.
But then then to also do a Klyph Notes with Cool Nuts was cool. Because I've had him on the radio show a bunch.
Have you done one with Theory yet?
Yes, Theory and I did one a minute ago, but we need to do, because when we did it was prior to, I think it was just when he was dropping Follow the Light Bearer.
Oh, word.
And so a lot has happened since then.
Yeah.
So we catch it with Theory.
Bro,
that's my dude.
He's so tight.
Yeah, I was literally at his house before I came over here to do this.
Oh, today?
Yeah.
Oh, tight.
Yeah. Theory's
yeah,
my
he
guy.
came to. He was at my last show.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Yo, those remixes were tight," which means a lot because Theory is nuts.
Yeah.
He's insane. He's like on another level. You know who else is crazy?
Who?
That I don't hear about anymore. You know, remember Dave Naughty?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
Someone told me Dave wasn't making music no more.
Damn.
Yeah.
That, bro, as a growing up, that was my favorite producer, probably one of them. Him and High Res.
Yeah.
Theory was up there.
Yeah. It's crazy because when I'd been in Portland for a minute, but when I first started going out to introduce myself and meet people, Naughty was that dude.
Naughty is nasty.
You know what I'm saying? He was that dude, man. And was putting out records. And I kind of just like, because I've never talked to him about it, but it just felt like, life just happened.
Yeah.
And,
that was such a cool ass time, bro.
Yeah.
I was like carefree back then. I didn't care about nothing but making music.
Yeah.
It was just like a lot more lighthearted too. Life was.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and the atmosphere, the atmosphere of life was just a lot easier going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot darker now and weird, bro.
A lot of crazy stuff is happening on the planet right now.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you can't help but see that.
Yeah.
And how that impacts people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think when you surround yourself with solid people, it makes it easier. It makes that more palatable.
Yeah.
To deal with that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man. Just I got the new podcast called A Little Something Extra, which is it's kind of for all of the stuff that doesn't fit in this format.
Right.
Plus, I be giving stuff away. I just be giving stuff away.
Oh, like secrets.
Nah, like merch.
Oh, tight.
Word.
I thought you meant you're blabbing your mouth or something.
No, that that was gonna be crazy. Like I still don't even know what it's gonna be, but that's gonna be a place we're gonna get to touch on stuff, like kind of like we doing now, like touch on stuff that's not necessarily directly related to music. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more to life.
Yeah, we can still keep talking if you want. I'm chilling.
Word. Yeah. Well, we about to go we about for real. We about to get ready to go over to the radio show.
Oh yeah, what time is it? Okay, you're right.
Yeah. But outside, but you make a good point. Outside of music and being a vegetarian, what's life like for you?
It's weird.
I know you big into PlayStation.
Yeah, I play that Destiny too.
See, I was when I got a PlayStation, but I was Madden all day, B. That's all I did.
Destiny. That's where a lot of my time goes to.
I don't even know what Destiny is, B.
It's like, you know what Halo is?
I know of Halo.
It's like Halo, but
for PlayStation.
You know what Diablo is? You heard of that game?
It's a devil. That's all I know.
It's an old computer game. It's an old computer game. It's like Destiny, the best, or it's like Halo and Diablo mix. That's the best way I can explain it.
Okay.
Super nerdy game, and I don't know. It takes a lot to explain. It's tight though.
You be hours on there, B?
Bro, the other day, there's these missions called, I can't believe I'm talking about this right now. Oh my God. Because I be trying to escape this shit.
Yeah.
My roommate's going to be dying because he plays it too.
Yeah.
But there's these missions called raids.
Uh-huh.
You get 6 people in a group that are like online friends. And they take forever, bro. I sat and did this raid on Destiny 2 for like 6 hours.
That's why you don't be making beats, bro. You be playing PlayStation, bro.
No, that's not why. Because when I'm making beats, I'm making beats. But when I'm playing video games, I'm playing video games, bro. Like I'm like a hardcore gamer. So, yeah, it took like 6 hours. We got through it. My older brother plays it too. He lives in Pittsburgh.
So y'all was playing online?
Yeah.
Dang, you in the deep, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's crazy. It's really tight, though.
So you going to be one of them tournament dudes?
Huh?
No, you know people be going to Vegas and playing video games.
Oh, tournament. I think it said torment. I'm like, yeah, tormented soul or something. Nah, I'm not that good, bro. I wish I was.
Yeah.
I would make, man, I was watching a Street Fighter tournament today, actually. And those guys make like $1 million per tournament.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. Esports, you never heard of esports? It's crazy. People make so much money off of certain games, bro. Like Street Fighter's one. This game called, I don't know if people still play League of Legends. This game called Smite. It's kind of like League of Legends. It's a bunch of nerdy ass shit.
Like I know people, I didn't know they was making money like that though.
Yeah, bro. Like people make like $500,000 a tournament, $1 million bucks, 750,000. Like, cause like corporations are starting to buy into it too, like Mountain Dew and Xfinity, and like they're all sponsoring these things. You're seeing that gaming is becoming such a big thing. You know what I mean?
All right, well, I can't be ragging on gamers no more. Like
you can't, bro, because they're getting to the bag.
Oh my lord!
Oh my lord!
$1 million for playing a video game.
Yeah, but you spending all your time practicing and playing it. You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. You still gotta get some exercise. You still got there. Do you?
Yeah, they're all like younger kids too. Like I'm too old to be doing that. They're all like 18. 16, 17, 18, 19. You know what I mean? Like they're young kids. They don't got nothing better to do. Go play your games.
So like if people want to play against you or like play team with you, can they do that?
Yeah, you can play against me and I'm smacking you.
Okay, what's your online whatever?
My gamer tag?
Yeah,
Stuart Villain still.
Okay.
You know what it is. Because I can't change it, so it's gonna be Stuart Villain forever.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're trying to get tapped in Destiny, you can add me. Who else I know someone else plays Destiny that I know. Oh yeah, fucking Mark Steves plays Destiny.
Word?
Yeah.
It's
my dog Mark Steves.
That's just it's just interesting, B. I ain't gonna lie. So like I said, I used to play Madden. I played NCAA football. I kind of got into what's the war game that everybody was playing for? Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, new Call of Duty just came out like 3 days ago.
Man, but see, I got a PlayStation 3.
Get a 4.
Bruh, no, that's what they want you to do because that's why I don't play Madden no more.
Get a 4, man.
Bruh.
They got Madden's trash.
How much? Like $600, huh?
Nah, you can get one now. It's about to be Black Friday too. You could probably get one for like $200, bro. Yeah, that's
Look,
the
bro.
jug. See, you
Look,
think
bro.
about it right now.
Look, bro. See, wifey gonna hear this. She like as soon as she hears, she gonna be like, "Nope, you ain't get
one,
no
bro.
more games."
Be like, babe, there's Netflix on here, Hulu. You know what I'm saying? HBO.
Bruh.
She'll be like, okay, I'll think about it. And then you're gonna go to the store and you're like, it's gonna be like a little kid, like, see, and she can't say no when you're at the store.
I ain't gonna lie, cause for real, like I don't know if I spent. She probably tell me maybe I did spend 6 hours, but I'd be some hours on some Madden P.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say was I could never play online. I was never good enough to play online.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a different realm.
It's
Those people, bro.
Like, bruh,
different realm.
I tried playing Call of Duty online.
Shot every corner you
like
hit.
In the back of the, like I see the dude and I blink and I get shot in the back of the head.
That's how it goes.
I'll be like,
you gotta be cold, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna stay right on my little console, play against the console.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, I don't know if I can do that, bro. Oh, I got a gift for you, bro.
What you got?
So this is what we're doing now. I got the new shout out to my man Champagne Dwayne. Caso Dinero has done all my
he made
all my
this
logo. Yup. And then my man Champagne Dwayne came with that one, man. So I got that for you right there. That's the enamel pin.
Appreciate it.
You can rock that, man.
You're done though.
Word.
I'm about to put this on my hat right now.
And we getting ready to do some I'm about to do some new merch this year too, man. We got the, if you go to 37limited.com, you can see the stuff that's out there. But shout out to my folk at Acapella Apparel for supporting the podcast. You're gonna continue to see stuff. Some more stuff happening.
More things.
Okay, I really got to go do the radio show. You gonna hang? You gonna come over?
I'm
what?
chilling, bro.
That's what's up. All right, y'all. So once again, this is available wherever you listen to your podcast. So Apple.
This feels weird. I feel like I got a bullet in my head.
Stop it, boy. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio. It's everywhere. Just go to the website www.djklyph.com. And then so since you changed to Solomon, is all your social media Solomon now?
Yeah, it's _ Solomon. And then if you type in Sxlxmxn and SoundCloud, I'll probably be the first one to pop up. I haven't seen if there's anybody else named that, but
I can't imagine. I mean, that's one of the dope things about
that's why I didn't
name.
have it be Solomon spelled with O's, because it's not Google friendly. Everyone's like, why'd you spell it like that? It's
right.
Come on, man.
Exactly. It's all branding, B. It's all branding.
Feel me?
So yeah, man, follow my man Solomon all over the world. Catch him while you can, because he's about to blow up once this record drops, and then he's gonna lose my telephone
Not
number.
this one. Yeah, hopefully, but not this one. I'm not trying to make it seem that way.
Nah, I could never see you being anything but humble cat. Yeah. Man, bro, this was good, man. It was good to just
this one was a lot more lighthearted than the last one.
Yeah,
last one was real.
It was in depth, bro. I was like, what? Yeah. Y'all should go listen to it though, because it was good. Like I said, it's by far one of my favorite episodes of Klyph Notes.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you coming through. Now that you know, we can do this next week again.
Let's do it.
That's what's
up.
You
need to have me be the second host on here.
Oh, that's what's up.
I'll come in here and have it lit for you, man.
Be careful, man. I might be. Hey, yo, come on through, B. My man Solomon. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to share, subscribe, like, rate, comment, all of that, so we can continue to grow this platform for all of the folk who are doing so many great things with their careers and for the community, and are just overall just good people. All right, y'all. God bless you. Till we do it again. Peace.